Snakehead fish, a predatory freshwater species native to Asia and parts of Africa, has become one of the most talked about aquatic animals in modern ecology. Its unique appearance, long, cylindrical body, large, sharp-toothed mouth, and a head shaped remarkably like a snake, has earned it both fascination and controversy. Over the last 2 decades, snakeheads have drawn global attention not only because of their distinctive biology but also due to their dramatic impact on environments where they are introduced. Understanding this fish requires a closer look at its evolution, behavior, breeding habits, ecological influence, and the challenges it presents to conservationists. Snakeheads belong to the family Chanidae, which consists of more than 50 species. The most well-known varieties include the northern snakehead, Channa argus, giant snakehead, Channa micropelts, and striped snakehead, Channa striata. Though these species differ in size, they share several defining characteristics. Adult snakeheads typically have elongated bodies with strong dorsal fins that allow them to glide through water with surprising speed. Their coloration varies among species, ranging from dark brown to olive green, often with striking patterns along the sides. Many species can grow to significant lengths. The giant snakehead may exceed 1 meter, while even smaller species can reach 30 to 40 centimeters. One of the most captivating features of snakeheads is their ability to breathe atmospheric oxygen, made possible by a specialized organ known as the suprabranchial chamber. This adaptation allows them to survive in low-oxygen waters and even migrate short distances on land by wriggling their bodies, a behavior that has fueled myths and exaggerated claims but remains rooted in fact. Snakeheads are apex predators in many of their native ecosystems. Their muscular bodies, sharp teeth, and keen senses make them efficient hunters. They rely on a combination of speed, stealth, and ambush tactics, often lying motionless among aquatic vegetation before striking rapidly at prey. Their diet includes insects, crustaceans, frogs, small reptiles, and significantly other fish. Juvenile snakeheads feed on zooplankton and small invertebrates before gradually shifting to larger prey as they grow. Their aggressive feeding behavior has contributed to their reputation as voracious predators, capable of altering entire food webs when introduced to new habitats. Another notable adaptation is their tolerance for harsh environmental conditions. Snakeheads thrive in stagnant ponds, muddy waters, and environments with heavy vegetation, places where many fish species struggle. This resilience helps them dominate in ecosystems with limited competition. One of the most remarkable aspects of snakehead biology is their strong parental care, a trait uncommon among many freshwater fish. During breeding season, snakeheads construct floating nests made of vegetation near the water surface. After the female lays hundreds to thousands of eggs, both parents guard the nest vigilantly. Once the eggs hatch, the adults continue to protect the fry for several weeks, guiding them to safe feeding areas and defending them from predators. This high level of parental investment leads to impressive survival rates among young snakeheads, allowing populations to grow rapidly under favorable conditions. Some species, like the giant snakehead, become fiercely territorial during breeding, showing heightened aggression toward any intruder. This behavior, while advantageous in their native habitats, becomes problematic when the species is introduced to ecosystems with limited natural predators. Though snakeheads have long been part of Asian aquaculture and cuisine, their spread to non-native regions, particularly North America, has sparked significant ecological concern. The northern snakehead, first discovered in U.S. waterways in the early 2000s, quickly gained notoriety due to the fear that it might devastate local fish populations. Its ability to breathe air, survive out of water for short periods, and reproduce rapidly made it a potential threat to established ecosystems. In places where snakeheads become invasive, they compete aggressively with native fish for food and habitat. Their predatory nature can reduce populations of small fish, amphibians, and invertebrates, which in turn affects larger predators and disrupts ecological balance. Wildlife agencies in many countries have issued warnings, implemented control measures, and in some cases banned the import or possession of snakeheads to prevent further spread. Despite their fearsome reputation, It is important to note that not all snakehead introductions result in ecological collapse. Their impact varies significantly depending on habitat type, predator presence, and environmental conditions. Nonetheless, their potential to become disruptive remains a genuine concern for conservationists. In many parts of Asia, particularly Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, and Indonesia, snakehead fish are highly valued as a food source. Species like Channa striata are prized for their firm, flavorful meat and are often used in soups, curries, and traditional herbal preparations. In some cultures, snakehead meat is believed to promote wound healing due to its high protein and collagen content. Snakeheads also hold economic importance in aquaculture. They grow quickly, adapt well to varied conditions, and fetch good market prices. Their resilience makes them ideal for small-scale fish farmers, especially in rural areas. In addition to food value, snakeheads are sometimes kept in aquariums, particularly smaller species with vibrant patterns or unusual behaviors. Researchers are increasingly interested in snakeheads for several reasons. Their air-breathing ability provides insight into evolutionary transitions between aquatic and terrestrial life. Studies on their aggressive feeding strategies help scientists understand predator-prey dynamics. Additionally, their rapid reproduction and adaptability make them useful for ecological modeling. In medicine and nutrition science, the biochemical properties of snakehead meat, including amino acids that aid tissue repair, continue to attract attention. With demand rising in some regions, scientists are also studying sustainable farming practices to balance economic benefits with environmental responsibility. The snakehead fish is a striking example of how a species can be both beneficial and problematic depending on context. In their native regions, they play a natural role in the ecosystem and serve as an important food source. In foreign environments, however, they can become ecological threats. Effective management requires a balanced approach, preventing illegal introductions, educating the public, supporting responsible aquaculture, and conducting research to better understand their biology. As with many species labeled invasive, the solution lies not in demonization but in informed, science-based management. The snakehead fish is more than just a predatory freshwater species. It is a fascinating animal with remarkable adaptations, strong parental instincts, and significant cultural and economic importance. Its ability to survive in challenging conditions, combined with its power as a predator, makes it both intriguing and controversial. By understanding its biology and ecological impact, we can appreciate the complexity of the species and address the challenges it presents in a thoughtful and sustainable way. Snakehead fish can become an ecological threat when introduced to new countries or foreign water systems. Their ability to breathe air allows them to survive low water conditions and move short distances across moist land surfaces, enabling them to spread between neighboring ponds. Because of this adaptability, they often outcompete native fish species, reducing biodiversity. In Asian countries such as Sri Lanka, however, snakehead fish are valued as an important food source. Known for their firm texture and rich flavor, they are high in protein and widely sold in markets. Since they require minimal chemical input to farm, many rural communities maintain snakehead ponds as a sustainable source of income. Scientific interest has also increased due to their air-breathing organs, rapid growth, and complex parental behavior.